Developing right now, the Democratic presidential ticket is set. Vice President Kamala Harris is tapping Minnesota Governor Tim Walz to be her running mate. We begin our team coverage with CBS's Natalie Brand at the White House.
Vice President Kamala Harris has made her biggest decision yet as the official Democratic presidential nominee, selecting Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate. Last week, Walz spoke about his chances of being Harris's number two.
Whatever she wants is it in this moment, and just to be candid, to put a ticket together that wins in November.
The 60-year-old former high school teacher is in his second term as governor of Minnesota. He previously represented the state for 6 terms in the U.S. House and served in the Army National Guard. Walz led Minnesota during the pandemic and unrest following the police killing of George Floyd. Some political watchers see his selection as a way to appeal to moderates in the Midwest and key states that could decide this election.
Tim Walz is going to be, I think, very critical and crucial to moving some of those disaffected Republicans and those independent voters, creating a permission structure for them to support Kamala Harris.
Harris had not made a final decision as of last night. We're told her team printed multiple versions of campaign signs for tonight's rally in Philadelphia to be prepared no matter who she chose.
The campaign stop in Pennsylvania kicks off a battleground state swing across the country. Former President Trump's running mate J.D. Vance is on his own battleground tour, also starting in Philadelphia.
You have J.D. Vance, who is a Midwesterner from Ohio. So this is an interesting contrast that we'll see on the VP debate stage if that comes to pass.
As the Trump campaign works to put Minnesota in play this November, it's released a statement calling Walz a, quote, dangerously liberal extremist. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
As you might imagine, reaction is pouring in from across the country and across the state. Texas Democrats are cheering the new VP pick. Our team coverage continues with our political reporter, Jack Fink. So, Jack, exactly what are they saying?
Well, Karen, various Democratic leaders here in Texas, including Congressman Mark Vesey of Fort Worth, Lloyd Doggett of Austin, and former HUD Secretary and San Antonio Mayor Julian Castro, are all praising Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as the vice presidential nominee. Walz is a popular governor in Minnesota who has 56% approval rating in one recent poll. He was first elected in 2018 and again re-elected in 2022. The Texas Democratic Party and other Democrats are praising Walz for his dedication to public education, health care, reproductive or abortion rights, and economic equity. Walz has said he embraces progressive policies. Later today, Vice President and now official Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris and Walz will kick off a week-long tour of the battleground states, starting in Philadelphia this evening. Earlier this morning, I spoke with Democratic State Representative Victoria Niave-Criado of Mesquite, who also praised Walz, and I asked her if she was surprised that someone from a battleground state like Pennsylvania or Arizona was not chosen.
You know, I think each candidate brings different things to the table, but what's going to be important for Democrats and individuals who are fed up with the Republican Party is really to look at what the policies that the Vice President Harris and this new ticket are going to bring to the table, the type of leadership that they're going to inspire. We're already seeing a significant, invigorated electorate all across this country on hour-long Zooms, making tons of phone calls, knocking on doors, and that's really what it's going to take.
And as you just heard, former President Trump and his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, released a statement calling Walz weak, failed, and dangerously liberal. And Governor Greg Abbott this morning called Walz the most dangerous presidential ticket ever.
So what, in your estimation, how much of a surprise was it that Harris didn't go for those battleground states of Pennsylvania and Arizona and deciding not to go with either Shapiro or Kelly?
Well, some may be surprised about that because that would have been more conventional, right? But Walz may be closer to Vice President Harris ideologically. Governor Shapiro and Senator Kelly are considered more moderate and may not have excited the Democratic base and progressives as much as Walz. Democrats are hoping the fact that his popularity in Minnesota will help attract voters in the key battleground states of Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, which is what Democrats have called their blue wall because they won them all in 2020 and they need them again. Republicans are hoping J.D. Vance, senator from Ohio, a solid red state, will help attract voters in those 3 states as well. So that, I think, is a very interesting dynamic. Neither party picked somebody from those key battleground states, but they're hoping the fact that they were attracted, they're from those areas.
The Midwest, for sure.
The Midwest, the Rust Belt, that they will attract those voters that they need in those states.
And as we were talking off camera earlier, there's so much more to happen between now and November.
Oh, yeah,
and
we've got a lot more to go. And I don't think the race is going to settle down, really, until perhaps a month from now. That's when we'll get a much clearer picture of what's going on.
All right, Jack, thank you very much. Appreciate the insight.